everybody, and welcome back to my Python basics tutorials, and welcome to the 8th video. And today we'll be building an animal quiz. If this is your first time here and you want to know how to code, please like this video and subscribe to me. I'll be explaining everything we did in the previous videos. If you want to watch the previous videos, the playlist link is in this video's description box below. Without further ado, let's get started. Today's video will be making an animal quiz. What is an animal quiz? This is a quiz that the user has to guess that the animal lives anywhere or does something. How is it built in programming? The user asks the computer will ask the user a question about the animal, and then whenever the user gets it right, it will increase the score. But otherwise, if the user gets it wrong, the score remains the same and doesn't get affected. Without further ado, let's get coding and open up the idle window. And here's the idle window. And now one thing you want to do is you want to make a new Python file. And I'll just put it in the same. I'll put it near my blank window. I'm going to save this, and you want to save it in a folder where you can save your Python scripts. So let's say animal quiz. And now let's start coding up the game. First thing we want to do is we want to set the score. So how are we going to do this? So you're going to just type score, which is a variable, and we're going to add a value to it, an integer. So since we're not adding any other numbers such as 1 or higher numbers, we're going to put 0 because the score is supposed to be 0 since the user hasn't gotten any questions right for now. And now we want to define a function that will check the guess. So in this video, we'll be explaining everything we did in the previous tutorials. But before we start making this function, like this video if you appreciate it, and subscribe and help me reach 10,000 subscribers. So we're going to make a function to check the guess if the user got it right or wrong. So we're going to say def check guess. And now we're going to enter guess, which the user will enter the variable, and the answer where the person will enter the string as the text. So now we're going to say global score. So this will be global. So if the guess is the correct answer, we want to increase the score by 1. So we're going to say score plus equals 1. This will increase the score. We're going to say print correct answer. Otherwise, if the user gets it wrong, we want to print incorrect answer. And since now we've defined it, says score equals score, and we'll add this by 1. If you want to add this is necessary, but for this tutorial I'll not do it. And now we can start creating the main quiz. So we're going to name the variable guess1 equals input. You can name the variable whatever you like, but for this we'll create the variable guess1, and we're going to enter the first question. Let's say which bear lives in the North Pole. And now we've created the variable with the input, and now we want to check the guess if it's correct or wrong. So we're going to use check guess, and we want to use guess1, and our answer here will be polar bear. So if we let's try testing that out. Say which bear lives in the North Pole. The polar bear prints correct. But now we want to print a welcome message that says print welcome to animal quiz, and we say let's print try to get all the questions correct as possible. And now we're going to run this program and run a module, and we're going to hide this for now, and we want to say poll. And now since it has printed welcome to animal quiz and says try to get all the questions correct as possible, and now it's asking the user. So let's say north, let's say polar bear. Now we're going to get on to the second question. So let's say guess 2 equals input. Say let's say question 2, say which bird has wings but can't fly. And now we want to check the guess if it's correct or wrong. So the bird that can fly is mostly the penguin. So let's say check guess. Say guess 2, and our answer is penguin. So I just wanted to add like 4 guesses for this, but since this is just for testing, there we go. It's asking us, let's say polar bear, say penguin to answer. And now we want to add 2 more guesses before we end this video. So let's say guess 3 equals input which is the largest animal. Now we're going to check the guess and say guess 3 and blue whale, and the last guess is here. Say input the 4, and what is a good question? Say which is the fastest land mammal, and check guess for cheetah. And now we want to print the score. So let's say print thanks for playing, you got. We're going to add the string score questions right. And now we want to display the score. Say your score, this would be a string score, and now we want to add a mark. So we're going to mark equals say score times, say mark equals say score, and we're going to add the total questions. So let's say total Q equals 4, say, divided by the total number of question, and we're going to multiply this by 100. Say print mark string mark. Also need to add a space for this, and I want to say print goodbye. So if we run this program, also need to add this percentage sign for the mark. Will give me an error. We want to, so let's rerun the program, enter the answers. And let's try to get this question wrong. Lion. See, the score isn't affected when the user gets a question wrong, but whenever the user gets a question right, the score is 4. Now here's some challenges for you to do by yourself. Build a program that is about Hangman in Python with your own list of words. Build a program that is a simple game in Python, code it up with input, that means variables, with if, elif, and else statements, with the things we did in the previous videos. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned by subscribing and liking, subscribing and enabling post notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Like the video if you appreciate it. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback about Python programming, leave it in the comment section below. I'll get back to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Also guys, please help me reach 10,000 subscribers. Please subscribe right now. The subscribe link is in the video's description box below. Bye, I'll see you in the next video.